With increasing reports on kidnapping cases, schools are faced with serious challenges of ensuring the safety of children placed in their care.
As a parent, first of all, I'm very big on security. So when it comes to my son or my children, I don't play.
The security of my children is of paramount importance.
Because we know that today security, especially with schools, is a huge concern.
Right now, schools are coming to us. 1. Frustrated with the chaotic situations in their premises during pickup times. 2. Struggling to avoid accidents during pickup. And finally, are worried about their inability to verify persons picking up children from school. Does any of these issues ring true to you? Listen to what some schools have to say.
As a school, we were taking, of course, attendance on our students and also ensuring that the people who were picking the children up at the end of the school day were authorized to do that. We used to do this through a manual process. The challenge with this was that there is no way for you to really verify if the person who's picking the child is authorized to do so. And so if it's not a parent, if it's not a family member that the school is familiar with, then we have to call. As a school, we would at that point let the person know you cannot pick this child up until we have put in a call to the parent to make sure that you are authorized to pick the child up.
There is delay in dropping and picking up the children due to authenticating processes. There is traffic buildup and frustration. There is a higher probability of vehicular incidents when vehicles are parking and trying to get out. This encourages delays, especially when you need to go out and you have been blocked by another parent who is now going to fetch their children. Transactions will have to be ratified manually, signed for before the child is released into the custody. A more laborious process of taking disgruntled delegates off your child's tickets.
Are you experiencing any of these issues in your school? Let me let you in on a secret. There is an innovation from SmartSAP that helps ensure children are picked up from school by the right people. Right now, we are helping schools to automatically verify all persons picking up children from their premises.
I know that when parents bring their children to a school, the safety of that child is very important. Parents want to know that when they leave their child at a school, they can rest assured that the child is in safe hands. And I believe SmartSAP allows us to do that.
Human accountability for our community is key. And to this end, we use technologies such as SmartSAP for our drop-off pickup processes. SmartSAP is a child security application that streamlines the drop-off process and connects parents, guardians, and the school. SmartSAP is an added security layer for our student security on campus. To ensure that SmartSAP works very well, we apply the kiss and ride topology, which is the drive-through topology.
Before the parents get into, or it's when it's their turn to drop off their children, so they just generate the QR code. What we do at the gates is we check the temperatures of the kids, we open the doors for them, then that is when we scan to confirm, and then the child walks safely into the school.
And this same process is reversed during pickup time, whereby the parent or guardian comes to the gate through the drop-off process in that kiss and ride loop, and then the child is scanned again and then released to the parent or the guardian. This system is such that no unauthorized person can pick up a child whereby the parent has not authorized him to do so.
It makes it much easier because all of the information is already put into the system. So to every child's name, There is a parent that's linked, there's an authorized guardian who's linked to the child, and each of those people have a unique QR code, and it's with this QR code that they're able to pick the child up, either by having the child scanned on their phone or by presenting a QR code card. So either way, with this system, if a person is not authorized to pick a child, they do not have access to this QR code, and immediately they come to the school without presenting that information, they're not able to pick the child up. So the school is able to automatically filter out anyone who might be trying to come and pick up a child if they're not authorized to do that.
That is ultimate. It was such devastating news to hear that it's 2:30, it's 3 o'clock, you were expecting your ward home. Your ward is not home. You call the school and the school says, your child was picked up. You can just imagine what devastation that kind of information will cause, and I pray that nobody gets to experience that.
If a parent wants to add on an authorized pickup person, it's very easy to do. You add the person's name on the system. That person is issued a QR code as well, and then they're able to pick the child up. So this makes the process a lot easier, and it ensures the child's safety, so that at any point in time, the person picking the child up from the school is actually someone who is in the school system. If they're not, it's flagged. They do not even have access to a code to come onto our premises to attempt picking up the child.
For that aspect that you know that your child is being picked by someone you trust, I think it's tops.
If my wife drops off the children, I am notified. When she picks them up, I am notified. If I ask someone else to pick up the children, of course with a QR code, I'll still be notified. So no matter what happens, as far as this matter is concerned, you'll be notified. Knowing that anyone who picks up my wards or children from school, the app will notify me about it. It's very comforting. And it actually makes me relax when I'm coming to pick up the children. The second most interesting thing about the smart app is when you're coming to pick up your children in the afternoon. As you move towards the school, when you send on my way notification to the school, so as you move closer, they know you are almost there.
When it's time to pick him up, I just let the school know that I'm on my way by clicking just one button that says on my way. And by the time I get there, he's all dressed, prepped, and ready to be picked up. It's very short.
For my end,
but closing time, we use it on my way. So that is it. So you click on my way, and then you have the various pop-ups. So you realize that at this side, if the parent is on their way, it's blue, and the parents are arriving, getting very close, it turns green. So you can see the parents who activated on my way. If the parent is getting close, they change from blue to green. Teachers are also able to access it on their phone. Very simple. And every teacher is assigned to a particular class. So if a child is in your class and the parents have clicked on my way, you will see the color changing when the parents are getting close. So you get the kids ready and bring them to the gate, so that when the parents get here, it will be simple and easy for them to pick them up, which is also very, very, very simple to use.
Gatebrella Edu. Gatebrella Edu.
We have successfully helped schools eliminate the use of PA systems or walkie-talkies in calling out children's names during pickup.
With the help of the Child Security app, your children will be easily accounted for electronically for attendance and during emergencies. There is no delay when the approved persons are picking up or dropping off the children. There is no inconvenience in having to seek the help desk assistance as far as custodial release is concerned. Delegates can be stopped by parents comfortably by simply deactivating them from the convenience of the app. You have total control over who you decide to release your children to. In the long run, parents will not have to manually sign to take custody of their children. Your child cannot be taken off campus by anyone you don't approve of. For older children, you are notified when the student enters or leaves campus. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, provided you have an internet connection. The Child Security app manages the traffic situation better. Within a maximum of 30 minutes, the peak time is over.
And at the end of the day, it also tells us how many students have been picked up. You know exactly what time the child was picked up and by whom. Additionally, if there's a child who hasn't been picked up after a particular time, SmartSup gives us that information so that we can go into the system, see which children are still on our campus. If we need to reach out to their parents, we're able to easily do that because the parents' information is also available in SmartSup. So it's a very seamless way of keeping track of who is in school, what time they leave the campus, and who they are picked up by.
What this app offers is a sea change in the way we do security.
With SmartSup, GIS is able to give parents absolute peace of mind when your child is in school. It gives you absolute convenience. SmartSup makes schools smarter than ever in all aspects of the operations.
We'll also usher in other functionality, like being able to pay online for fees, being able to buy things for the kids from the school shop online. It'll enable communications to be much smoother between parents and staff. So we're very excited about it.
Grandma sometimes has to pick up my child, and you know, grandma is not too tech savvy. So I was wondering how grandma would relate to this app and handling it. But the QR code for grandma was printed out and it was nicely laminated. So anytime grandma has to do the pick up, she shows the QR code and it's scanned, and then the child names pop up, and then we know that she is the one who has been registered to pick grandma, because without that QR code, she wouldn't be able to pick up any child, for that matter, my child. And that is one thing I really like about the Smart app. I'm rest assured that the right person is picking up my child.
My experience is just simple. It is easy, fantastic, and I have no complaint about that. Very, very comfortable. Sometimes if I come with my younger sister, I don't have to get down. So it's very, very comfortable. Thank you so much.
The beauty of SmartSup is that parents can enjoy all these benefits at their fingertips in a secure place on their mobile phones. It is that easy. Will you gamble with the security of your children? As a responsible parent, can you speak to your child's school about the opportunity of SmartSupping their pickup process to eliminate all the hassles that you've been going through? If you are a school authority and committed to ensuring children are picked up from school by the right people in a hassle-free environment, I have a recommendation for you. Take 1 minute to book a free 30-minute consultation call with us now. We can show you some of the things that worked for schools that came to us in your current situation. What are you waiting for? Go ahead, click the link below and book a time to speak with us. Your school is a few clicks away from SmartSupping your drop-off and pick-up activities.